Coco, and you're inside tennis with the Koz.
Recognized by the United States Tennis Association as one of the most outstanding public tennis facilities and community, we're proud to be hosting the 16th Little Mo Internationals, the 6-day global junior tennis tournament extravaganza, kicked off with another superlative junior tennis clinic with Wayne Bryan, tennis MC, father and coach of the winningest doubles team in the history of the sport. These Little Mo players were treated to another family member, Bob Bryan. The younger brother of the twins was ready to demonstrate his skills that captured 23 slam, men's and mixed doubles titles.
And everyone's making friendships, making memories, and there's so many smiles out here on this court. And like Cindy said, go out there tomorrow, guys. Give it 100%, but call those lines fairly. Treat your opponent with respect, and just be a great sport and make your family proud. And that's all you can do, and you guys can be proud of yourself for that.
Bob, you mentioned making friends. I think you and Mike, you played junior tennis, you played college tennis, you played pro tennis. I think that was one of the keys. You made so many friends that it was fun for you to get out there, compete, and go to the tournaments.
That's definitely why we played tennis for so long. Mike and I retired at 42 years old, so we were out on tour for 23 years, and it was just because of the friendships, being out there together, such a great journey, trying to improve every day, shooting for our goals, which are the same as trying to take home that 6-foot trophy right there. I gotta tell you, I have no trophies in my trophy case that are 6 feet tall. That's a beautiful one, and I know you guys are all aspiring to, and I guess someone can win it this week, which is pretty amazing. But yeah, the friendships you make here, guys, you guys are gonna have for your whole life. And I hope all of you keep working, keep trying to improve, and hopefully play in college. I think that's one of the most fun you can have in this game of tennis is playing for your college team. So good luck, guys.
As always, global and world unity respect is a lifestyle mission of the Little Mo tennis family. The Little Mo International Players Country parades offer that opportunity to players, parents, family members, and coaches. Well, what a start-off day we had here. Wayne Bryan, Bob Bryan, a 2-hour clinic, a major parade, an Arthur Ashe Stadium, U.S. Open singer, 10-year-old Michaela Bryan, performing the national tribute. And then in stops Peter.
Yes,
oh my,
Peter
your best
Cancro.
friend, Peter. Let's start talking about Peter's interest in tennis. I know that he has 2 famous women that he's involved with the tennis, Chris Everett and you.
Koz. Well, let me say, Peter Cancro and his beautiful wife Tatiana came on our opening ceremony because Jersey Mike's just a phenomenal sub store. I say the best subs in the stratosphere. but that also this company has a tremendous corporate culture of giving and generosity, and they give to so many charities, and the Maureen Conley Brinker Tennis Foundation, through our Little Mo tournaments, is one of their very generous recipients, and we are, Jersey Mike's is our title sponsor of our year-round circuit of all of our Little Mo tournaments. And Peter personally is always behind giving back and investing in the lives of kids and education and sports. And in the last 10 years, Koz, he has given away through one day, called a Day of Giving at Jersey Mike's, $67 million. It's one day when 100% of his sales, not profits, on the one day, it's always the last Wednesday in March, is dedicated to people coming to Jersey Mike's. And he has 2,200 stores around the country coming to Jersey Mike's. And then the franchisees pick a charity, and that charity is the recipient of one day's worth of sales. So in 10 years, $67 million. But what Peter does, he does have a passion for tennis. So he is excited about partnering with our Little Mo tournaments, and the USTA also he partners with. So Peter, a shout out to Peter Cancro, a shout out to Jersey Mike's for all they do, specifically for tennis, but in general, just to improve and to propel and to honor mankind and good organizations. I mean, it's all philanthropy.
You know what I'm seeing?
What do you see?
Jersey Mike, wrappers in their hand, and they're taking a bite of a sub. This guy, Peter, and Cindy know how to win battles against cancer. Well, Peter, you and Jersey Mike's have the best combination of females in the game, Cindy and Chris.
Yeah.
What's it mean to be back involved? I know you've loved tennis all your life.
Yep.
Now you're very active in tennis.
So first I have to say I was intramural champion in 8th grade. All right, I got to start off with that.
You
People
still
say-
have the same racket, I bet?
right, the Dunlap Maxfly, no. But so it goes way back. Love the sport, but more importantly, our teachers and coaches are instrumental in our lives as we grow. They're the ones that kind of give us the track to really be successful going forward.
Well, Cindy couldn't stop talking about having the green dress and the orange hair during her first promo with you.
Yes,
a nice
yes.
30-second spot.
Yeah, that's great. So she kind of went across the country and helped raise funds during our giving day. And this past year we raised $20 million for Special Olympics. But now we're so proud to be here with the Little Mo tournament. 8-year-olds, I think, to 16, with the core like 8 to 12, and couldn't be more pleased than be here with you guys today.
Well, I'm going to put a side note in here. My assistant pro is #1 in the United States in Special Olympics,
Oh, my
Ryan
goodness.
Smith.
Oh,
So
wow.
for him to have you do this means much
Yeah.
to everybody in Special Olympics
Great. Thank
and
you
Little
so
Mo.
much. We can't wait to be part of this and continued the next tournaments down the line. So thanks for having us.
Are you kidding? Our pleasure.
All right.
That was great.
Good.
Thanks.
Good.
Once again, it was good, pure, wholesome family, an international friend fellowship and merriment. Under the skies of an early winter, Southeast Florida evening, which included blow-up inflatable water and land activities, casual dining, and just got to have those silent auction items.
600 kids from 55 countries. I got to tell you, Koz, it really did my heart and soul good. It made me feel really good about the future of tennis. Not only was there great enthusiasm and excitement and fun, but these kids can play. I'm really, really impressed with the level that I saw from the United States kids and kids from all over the world. I got to salute Carol. What a heart she has, and Cindy for that Little Mo Foundation and all they do for kids. So many great events. They get it. Big trophies, all kind of extras.
Six-footers.
Yeah, lots of fun. And they allow the kids to play with green ball or yellow. You know, the kids vote with their feet. I'd say most play yellow. We overdid this softball thing. It's like drinking water from a fire hydrant, you know? Let the kids choose what they want to play with, because the talent level is so high that these 8, 9, 10-year-old kids are just fine with yellow balls. I forgot the original question, but...
Well, the original question is, you're here now watching grandchildren.
That's right.
So
that's something. Here we go again.
Lap number 2.
Right.
The same tension watching grandchild as the boys, Mike and Bob.
Yes.
We can't be together and not take a quick glimpse back on the boys' career. What indelible hold do they have on the game? I don't think it's ever going to come close to being broken.
It's not for me to say. It's for
It's
you
for me to say, and I
That's
love
right,
saying
exactly. I'm very proud of their career. They're always good to people. They always sign the autograph, pose for the picture. They were good sports, good to their opponents. And what a record. I don't think it'll ever be broken. Together, they captured 45 Grand Slam doubles titles, 5 Olympic medals, 10 times #1, 15 times fan favorite doubles team, and I don't think anybody's ever done more clinics for kids than they have, more band performances. They made it fun, they entertained, they knew what it's all about. It's the people and the fun and the enjoyment and the relationships you make, and of course, you're right in there with everybody, and we appreciate all you've done for them.
Yeah, but your family is the king and queen of re-gifting. You and Kathy give the gift of tennis to Mike and Bob. They give it back to you. Bob and Mike give the gift of tennis to their kids.
Yeah.
They give it back to the parents. They give it back to you. How strong of a feeling will that always be, sharing that with the entire family?
You know, I hope that I could pass along my passion for tennis and music to the guys, because I think those are the greatest things you can do. That's my opinion. And doggone it, the grandkids, Mike and Bob's kids, they also love tennis and music, which I'm very happy about. It's not about being a pro or this or that. It's just about getting the enjoyment out of this great sport, making the relationships, having the fun, the excitement, the energy, working for goals, striving. And the same with music. I feel very passionate about what that can do for people as well. So couldn't be happier that the boys have enjoyed it, and now the second generation is enjoying it well.
You'll never allow me to forget this, and you might even remember it yourself. The very first time you asked me, will you interview the boys? Their first time at the U.S. Open, their first pro U.S. Open event, and there was a little double your pleasure type atmosphere. And you said, have some fun with it. And I said, Wayne, I'm going to have fun galore, but then I'm coming down with pressure. What am I going to say? I had 5 seconds to put something together. And Wayne, here it is. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Hit down the middle, pass 2 players instead of 1. Do what the Bryan brothers do. Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to take you with me.
3, 2, 1. Heart and soul.
So, I fell in love with you, heart and soul, Lord. You're the best, Dad. Thanks for the friendship through the years. I love this guy.
I love you more, baby.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
I like the little Mo coins and also the flag parade. It's where if you're lucky, you get to hold the big flags.
It's like it's really like fun because like you get to play the sport that you love, and you get to have fun and maybe even meet new friends.
People come from other countries and we can play like with different levels, different countries.
I like the mine coins because like you could. It's basically like free money for just like playing what you love, and it's not even money.
I'm going to tell this kid something. You never get free money, but you can earn it. So every time you get a coin, did you get it free? No, you earned it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I like that they have like a ceremony that represents every country, so you can like represent your country.
I like the coin.
I like the Mo coins.
The coins and meeting persons.
I also like the that you can get Mo coins and you could get prizes with them.
I like everything.
I like the players because they give me a reason why I need to like focus and be on my A game every single time because there's competition out there.
The people are super fun. They talk a lot, and the club is amazing.
I like Little Mall because I can meet all kind of people here, and it's a good tournament that have the best level.
I enjoy giving gifts to my opponent. I think it's really, really cool, and it's just fun to give gifts and see their happy faces after you give the gifts to them.
It's very fun and you get to meet a lot of friends and they're very friendly.
My country, Israel, and I've been almost on every single court next to it. And I just like the place, mostly the inside.
So the parade was super fun.
What I really like about this Little Mo is the party because it's a great experience to meet new friends and you could hang out with your own friends and have fun with them.
I like Little Mo coins.
I'm really enjoying the atmosphere. There's a lot of great players here. Even though people, you lose your matches sometimes, you win some. But I really like everybody's really supportive here. It's a great atmosphere for a junior tournament. Yeah.
I definitely the parade because I think it it shows like how people can stand for their country when they come from a different country.
A lot of people here, like 600, and I like this, and I like that they reward us with the coins, Little Mo.
Because I can play with people from different countries, with new people every day.
I like the gift exchange and also the gift coins and the prizes they give you.
I like the people is different country.
I am very excited because it's the first time, like my first tournament in an international tournament. I am from Ecuador, so I was before I was preparing so much for this tournament, and now I am here, and it is very beautiful to be here.
Meeting new players and having fun, and to learn a little more about tennis.
I have all my friends around, and I just found it really fun. It's been a really great experience so far. Parade was super fun. I've got to meet so many different people already, and I've loved it so much here.
I like Little Mo because of how fun it is, You get to meet new people. Last year I was here too and I made some friends here as well. You get to learn, watch some really good players play, and, just have fun.
I think Little Mo is an incredible tournament because of the celebration yesterday we do a celebration, a clinic with Bob Bryan and her dad. I think it's an incredible tournament because we made a lot of friends.
Parade, it was I had an experience to seeing a lot of people, 655 people here holding up their flag and them representing their state and not just the USA. And also, I I was really happy earlier today to see Venus is Serena.
That was cool.
Yeah, basically.
Nice. Well, you covered everything.
Oh, I like Little Mo because beautiful tournament, the celebration.
Well, I gave her like a water bottle because she's from Colombia. So she gave me like this like bracelet and with a bracelet case and like a mirror. Yeah, it's fun because you can meet a new friend.
Yeah, I've been playing Little Mo for the past 5 years since I was 9, and it's just an amazing tournament. It's playing with kids around the world. It's amazing. Playing with the best kids around the world coming to this tournament, and I just love it. Especially the parade. I love to meet the new players, and meet and become friends and make connections around the world.
Jack, you waited all your life to play the Little Mo. You're here. You heard things about it. What are you discovering on your own? Does it live up to the expectations?
It definitely does. It's a very fun event, and I feel like there's a lot more things to do than just like a normal tournament.
I really like about this place that like we get to see people's matches and like experience what's playing tennis in an international tournament, and I'm also here to represent my country.
And your country is?
Venezuela.
Oh, very, very nice.
Well, playing with other players, it's fun, entertaining, and competitive. It's also different than other tournaments. You have more chances of winning and chances of playing international players.
So much people from different countries, and I get to hear like different languages.
You get to meet new friends, international people, especially doubles. There's doubles, mixed doubles, and singles. And at the beginning of the tournament, you get to meet Bob Bryan and his dad.
Getting the Mo coins to go in the shop.
I like the Little Mo coin shop because you can buy different things.
At Little Mo, I love how you get to meet new players and just like experience something great. Well, all of it is just super well organized, and everybody loves it, and it's just super fun and exciting. I like the environment. It's very fun and happy and positive.
The course is so incredible, but the persons is beautiful. It's so funny.
Yes.
The courses are beautiful. I can play with many people from different countries.
And I also like the Little Mo coins because you can buy stuff with them, and like it's just cool. It's like buying stuff, it's like being a grown-up while you're a kid.
Well, this is a cool family from Mexico. A cousin, a brother, and a brother. All right, Cousin Maria, what do you like about the Little Mo?
I like Little Mo because you can meet persons all around the world.
I like it because the level is higher.
I like the Little Mo because you can play people with a lot of level and people around the world. Also, I like the thing about the coins, the Mo coins, that we can buy stuff in the shop.
I think I got out of that a lesson learned, and I'll be able to have a better backhand once I'm out of the cast.
So what was it like playing? And you knew you couldn't be at your very best, but you still played. What was that like? Did you get enough satisfaction to say, this was really productive for me?
Yes, I was satisfied. There was no expectation because everybody knows I'm playing with my left hand and I'm right-handed.
I enjoyed it. I know more people, different countries, and I like to see everybody happy that they win. It's not that good to see sad people, but they do a good job, everybody, yes.
I think there's great energy at the tournament, teaching sportsmanship and a good attitude on court, and everyone has a positive attitude. And I like how there's many different sections of the tournament, like mixed doubles and regular doubles, so I'm here to play all week.
Well, I find the gift exchange was a really good idea, so that we could like speak to each other while exchanging gifts. So like, oh, I give her a wallet and she gives me something else, and we'd be like talking about the thing that we give them.
Because we are big fans of you in Trinidad. You'll be surprised how many people follow you and watch your online clips. But
Oh my goodness, I wasn't ready for that. Thank you.
And this is our second year at Little Tomo. We represented Trinidad and Tobago. And ABBA won the back throw in the under-10s last year. And they're doing pretty well this year again. And it's a trip that they look forward to every year. We'll be back next year as well. It's well organized. They meet friends from all over the world.
Perfect tournament is perfect organization and very good fun, and children be happy with this tournament, and great.
I think it's an opportunity for them to, play international, come out, learn about playing with different kids from different parts of the world, make new friends. I think it's a wonderful experience for them.
Well, normally we're pretty tense at tournaments. Everything's very serious, and she goes through that all year. And then these tournaments are more fun for her because of the atmosphere and just making new friends. And it really shows sportsmanship and making a friend, not like they're an enemy when they play against them.
Coming so much countries and interacting with more people, the other countries, and it's amazing players. It's beautiful tournament.
Especially thankful for when I seen you last time at the Nationals, because that was like invite only qualifying. It's good to be around Matthew and Carol and Little Mo's daughter. I have a hard time remember her name. Sorry, ma'am. Cindy, yeah, she's so kind. So I'm just thankful to have those people around and always showing my daughter good support. But I just describe it as everybody around the world getting together, peaceful. It's amazing to see sometimes nations when they go through political wars, but when you come out here and see the kids, they don't know anything about that. So it's just a good vibe, to hear the different cultures in a different language and interact with all the different people. So I tell them just to see the different cultures and everything like that. It's just amazing. It's kind of like a pre-step for WTA, hopefully if we get there one day.
You couldn't say it any better. That was beautiful stuff, Christopher.
I like the competition and meeting the people from different countries, and the clinic and the SMO coins.
It's very exciting. He's worked hard to get here. He's very excited about coming down, and it's just been an amazing environment, I will say that. So it's fun. We're happy to be here. We're having a great time.
It's an amazing experience. I used to play competitively. I never had the opportunity to come to Little Mo, and I was like, I want you to have this tournament because I had heard about it when I was a kid. It's a wonderful opportunity to meet kids from all over the world and to see her, I'm gonna get emotional, to see her doing it and loving it. It's very exciting.
Just seeing how many talented kids that are her age that exist in this country and in this world is unbelievable. She knows how everyone else handles themselves, and she's going to be better, 100% better as a result of this experience.
Oh, I enjoy the matches, the party, the fact that they get to know so many kids from so many other countries. It's amazing. It's just a family weekend full of tennis.
Yes, I love how they included the parties so that the players could engage with one another, and I love how they are promoting sportsmanship, and it's a great event.
I think that the kids are so happy here and they are having fun. That is awesome, and it's so nice. I like.
I think a couple things. One, the
tournament set up so the umpires really watch the match and teach the kids how to handle themselves. And, you know, for me, never playing tennis, you know, my daughter wanted to play tennis. And I
That's
think
what makes you a good tennis dad, you
I
know
think
that.
so. I still get the nerves watching, don't get me wrong, but it's all about life and working through problems and being independent, and we just want our kids to be independent kids, and I think Little Mo does a good job about having them check in, dealing with responsibility. And I think given the number of umpires here, I think the parents are a little bit more at bay. There's a rumor that tennis parents tend to be a little bit on the borderline crazy, which is true. But here I think everyone's just relaxed and everyone wants people to win, but they're being respectful, which is great. You know.
Little Mo is good for my daughter.
This is great experience.
I think he's meeting obviously a lot of new kids and experiencing, you know, different like tennis cultures, the way that they train, the way that they take the game.
Well, a lot of things. This is our first time to play a tournament outside from Mexico, and they're learning a lot how to behave in the court. You know, the fair play, it's also very important.
You have the opportunity to play with kids from all over the world, no, and see how he ranks against the best kids around the world, no. Plus, obviously, it's very hard to see tournaments in which you have more than tennis. This is one of those where you have the parties, you have the coins, you have a bunch of events outside the pure tennis that makes it more fun.
She doesn't want to go home. She usually loves school, but she loves being here. She's loving the atmosphere, she's loving the match play, she's loving making friends. It's just a great tournament.
As a person, they can talk to other players' culture. Like a few days ago, we was at the swimming pool at the hotel, and there was a bunch of Japanese kids. They was playing. Sometimes they have chance to talk, trying to communicate in another language, and then they understand how important it is to learn another languages to communicate. And this multicultural experience outside of the court, as a father and as a coach, is the most important thing.
It's fun watching hear my sister play.
It's a very good experience for kids.
That's good, baby. Good girl. All right.
We've been coming to Little Mo since 2016. We've been to many Little Mo's, California, in New York, and now here. This is a great event for kids to meet other kids from other countries, enjoy the players' party, mingle, and build a relationship for the whole career. So this is a great place for kids to start their tennis careers.
I am thrilled for Sarah because she has made a terrific friend this past weekend. She has been inspired by so many of these players. They're all amazing kids, parents, and here at the tournament, everyone's been wonderful. It's a great legacy.
The wonderful people and it's the whole atmosphere, I think.
Well, I think the tournament is pretty inspirational, and also it gives them the opportunity to meet kids from all over the world, see different cultures.
Johan, it never stops. You come to the Little Mo and everyone wants to spend some time with you, and you got to watch your daughter to make sure she gets a banana before the match. How much fun do you have year after year being part of the Little Mo?
Well, we live here in Palm Beach Gardens, so this is a wonderful tournament with, this year again, 600 kids, 55 countries. That's what I read. Amazing facility here. This is our public facilities. This town is amazing. They really rolled the carpet out for youth sports in this town. So that's why we have these incredible facilities, so the kids can play these tournaments. So I'm very proud of Palm Beach Gardens. It's a fun place to live. I'm part of this junior tour now. I was last week at the Eddie Herr at IMG. This week it is the Little Mo, and next week is the qualifying for the Orange Bowl. So I'm rapidly going broke. I'm rapidly aging and getting gray because these kids drive me nuts. But it is really a wonderful sport for these kids to play in. I got a 12-year-old daughter that is a budding little tennis player. My 10-year-old son is out there grinding like Schwartzman and Ferrer. So completely two different players, two different attitudes on the court, unfortunately. Too much like me. But it's fun, you know. I mean, they are at least off the phones and off the iPads and off the computers when they play tennis. So it's just wonderful to see all these parents. And, I just spoke to a couple from Toronto, and they're moving to Florida because they see the opportunities here. And, it's South Florida is really the hotbed for tennis. So we're right in the middle of it.
Always fun to catch up with this Slam champion, Johan Kriek. Thanks for sharing your passion for the game.
Well, Koz, likewise to you. I mean, wherever there's a junior event, you seem to be there. You're a stalwart of the tour, and you're an incredible promoter of our sport. Thank you.
You bring it out of us, boy.
Okay.
Thanks, Johan.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, they look forward to this tournament every year. This is their second year. And they made a bunch of new friends. They exchanged Instagram, WhatsApp, and they keep in contact from since last year. They keep in contact. So it's the friendship. The competition is nice. Winning is even nicer. She won. And we'll be back again next year.
Oh, he's been, in the shadow of his big brother all the time. So for him to shine is great. And we're just meeting so many people, and they're getting international friends and just having a blast.
She's definitely gotten what I call a tennis shock in terms of seeing the level of tennis at her age, which is fairly high at the Little Mo. So I think this level of tennis that she's been able to experience this past few days would definitely help her to motivate her more in the future.
David, what do you enjoy being a past player on the tour and a current coach that you see kids, and especially your daughter, getting out of the Little Mo? Not the tennis, but beyond the tennis.
Little Mo for kids is like Disneyland of tennis for them. It's I could not be more grateful to the family, to all the organization for setting up such a fun and living environment for them to fall in love with tennis and make it a lifelong passion. The coins, the parade, all the energy, the games, all those little details make such a big difference for them.
We enjoy most about Little Mo is the staff and the support. Little Mo has been fantastic. When we come to this venue, it's very magical. Everything is so organized. Everything is done so well. You feel as if you are at an international tournament.
I was talking to Carol yesterday, and first of all, Carol is doing an amazing, fantastic job. This is Carol's baby, and she's been doing this since I don't know when. And if you would ask Carolina which tournament means the most to her, and she's right now at the level that she's already playing the Eddie Hur and the Orange Ball this year. If you would ask her which tournament is the favorite, by far, it's the Little Mo. She would skip the Eddie Hur and the Orange Ball to play the Little Mo. And actually funny, both of my kids, Christian and Carolina, are crazy about this tournament. And that's just kudos to Carol and the organizers, because they're making it so fun for the kids. And you can tell 600 kids from 55 countries, I believe. Wow. I mean, that tells you kids love this tournament. And so do we.
And the tournament loves kids.
Yes.
And parents and coaches.
Right? Absolutely.
Oh, it's fun just to watch their drive and intensity, passion. Just is best thing in the world.
Well, I would say this is a great experience for these twin boys to see other boys out there and the competition level. And they're also taking away just life lessons.
They are just motivated by themselves. I don't have to push them, and they just love tennis and love to put the best attitude towards it. So,
hey, proud moments. This guy's an okay guy, isn't he?
He is. He's a great guy.
So what are you happy to see that he's getting out of Little Mo? What's this tournament give you that you like?
I think there's a huge emphasis in sportsmanship, which I think it's important for any sport and kids at any age. So I think it's just a great environment, very wholesome, very friendly. and with great sportsmanship.
Oh, I think it's friendship and energy. Really, I think it's really the friendship, the people that she met all around the world, really that exposed her to different people. I think it's the haha moment that we have, really.
Well, it's a great experience meeting a lot of kids and the great people here. The organization is wonderful. Yeah, it's a lot of fun and compete also, show what he's been working with the coach and the academy, and make parents happy, make coach happy, and get some good satisfaction. Yeah,
Well,
but it was a great experience most of all.
Many more happy days. And
I believe this experience has been great. From the opening ceremonies to the organization, we're very proud at Everett Academy to bring several players here and compete, meet new friends. I think the experience for the kids has been wonderful. Everything that's been done here by the organizers has really done a great job making the kids feel special, with sportsmanship being a big priority as well. So from Everett Academy, we plan on participating in many of these down the road, and we're very proud of Mark's performance throughout the tournament today, and we expect very good things from him. He's a great young player with a bright future.
This has just been a good event all around. We love the opening ceremony. Everyone's been so nice. It's so well organized, and the playing level is amazing for her. I'm very thankful to find opponents like this for her. And I thought the sportsmanship overall has been very good. It's a lovely event.
Cheers.
It's always fun to have different partners and different experience with other people. I feel it's fun.
who did more decision making? Did you share that, or did somebody say something first and the other thought, hey, that's a good idea, let's try it? Tell us about that.
Well, we both kind of had input, but she's definitely the better player, so I did listen to what she had to say. But she did listen.
It's okay.
Súper bien. Fue muy difícil el partido.
That was an amazing match.
No, it was so exciting because it was very difficult, and we like that. That was very difficult, that match, and that was ridiculous.
Only you could say sad and smile at the same time. You're quite a competitor. You're quite a young man. Congratulations to the two of you. You thrilled the crowd tonight. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
It's very exciting, and I'm very proud of myself.
I'm very proud of you also. I saw you out there playing.
Well, I love the parade because I get to represent my country, and I don't only like the singles, but I like playing with my friends like doubles and mixed doubles. Parade, the coins, the trophies, and making friends. Que no conozco nuevas personas.
She said that she likes that she know new people.
To play, and to earn stuff, and to have fun.
Yes?
Well, the most fun part about Little Mo was that I got to have experience with playing international people, and I had experience of making friends.
Wow, that's nice. International people to play, making friends. Very good. Thank you very much. Go ahead, back.
I would say the teamwork again, about us together with the teamwork, and we kept on giving signals, and we just kept on talking to each other about every point.
I had a really good experience making a lot of friends, meeting people from different cultures.
Amounts of people that comes here around the world. It's beautiful to see. It's very nice. We have the same level basically, so it's very competitive each time we play against each other. It's very convenient. You don't have to drive to some other place and hit with other people. We can improve together, get better together.
Kai, Ricardo, you make friends fast. You just met, and all of a sudden you win a major a World Junior Tournament in doubles. What was the chemistry like?
The chemistry was great on the court. Like, me and him gelled really well, and it was just like painting a picture on the court. Like, we did great.
What did you like about this guy's game?
Ricardo?
Yeah.
He has a big serve, like great touch. He knows how to keep the ball on the court, and he kept me motivated throughout the match.
How long into the tournament? Was it the first day? Was it the first game? Was it the first set that you realized we're going to win this thing?
I mean, I was confident coming into this tournament in both of our abilities. Cal was a great leader on the court, always great energy, so it was good.
I like the parties, and I like making new friends, and I like the little Mo coins. I enjoyed to like play with people, to play with Matilde, to play with my doubles partner, and I enjoyed playing, and it was fun to win. That's what I enjoy.
Beautiful.
So I like the coins, but the most thing I like is about like playing with my friends, meeting new friends, and I like playing.
And you like clay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, being with friends, meeting new friends, and being able to play a lot of matches.
In and out of the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like playing people from different countries, and sometimes like I just play the same people like over and over, and it's fun to play other new people.
I like how Little Mo teaches kids to have great respect for everyone, and Little Mo expects that from all the kids.
I like that in this Little Mo, you can get a lot of friends, and you can play with a lot of countries, and you can get mo coins that you can get whatever you want, and I love that.
No, me gustó todo, pues. Todo el torneo, y me divertí tipo mucho, y me gustó mucho porque fue mi primer torneo aquí y me lo gané. Y bueno, eso.
Yeah. Bueno. Very good, very good. How about you? What do you enjoy about the Little Mo?
I like the party and the trophies, and I like the coins. I like the people. Is a different country.
Well, all of it is just super well organized, and everybody loves it, and it's just super fun and exciting to just play with other kids and just learn new stuff and use your skills to just do what you've been working on and work with what you've been doing, and it's just awesome.
Well, this kind of marks a new day, a new tournament. This was my last time I'm able to play the Little Mo, and now I get to go to the Big Mo. And I'm just very happy I was able to get 4th place, and I made it this far because I have improved enough that I was able to go from winning 11's consolation to winning 4th place in main draw of 12s.
Now, you've got some family members that can play this game, don't you? Your dad was a slam winner. Your mom was on tour, a very respectable WTA player. Have you started being able to play close matches with either one of them?
I beat my mom now.
No, really?
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Good.
It means everything. We look forward to this event every year. You see 55 countries, all these children competing, and it's great. And the opening ceremonies are probably one of the best things I've ever seen happen. We look forward to that every day, but just the vibe around here, and everybody's so happy, and the in and out, and our community, our members, everyone are here volunteering. They so much enjoy watching the children play, and these kids compete that it's amazing. It means a ton to the city.
Having a ball out here, from serving pizza to collecting Little Mo coins. You know tennis. You've been around causes. You've been around activities that involve enhancement of life for kids. What do you see happening here at the Little Mo?
Well, I see the children mixing with each other, making friends from other countries, and I also see the kindness that they share. I watch them when they come to the shop to use their Little Mo coins, and if some child...
You're the cashier there.
I'm the cashier, I'm the money lady. But I watch them when they, another child might not have enough coins, be one or two short, they'll turn and give them a coin or two to help them buy what they want to buy, and it's a great experience.
What did you learn from these kids about young people growing up these days?
I think the key takeaway cause of these youngins, these young creatures of this planet running around, hit a tennis ball, is they're doing what they love to do, and they're doing what they're good at, and kids like doing things they're good at, and kids they are inspired. They inspire themselves and each other by getting good at something.
I think if they take this competitiveness that they show here into anything in their life, they're going to be successful. So I think they should never forget these moments.
Record break?
Oh my goodness. Just in our Little Mo Internationals in Florida this week, and this is our third, it's our final of all of our internationals. It's our granddaddy of all of our internationals. We've had 600 players from 55 nations and 27 states competing. And it's been great competition, fabulous Florida, sunny skies, but also the kids have had fun and they've developed relationships and friendships, and because that's what we want. We want the kids to not only compete well, but to create friendships that will last and last for years and years. And as you know so well, we also preach citizenry. We preach good sportsmanship, fair play, giving back. We preach an attitude of gratitude, and we give out both sportsmanship and kindness awards.
Well, you talked about having fun here, yes, because it is a Little Mo event. Having fun here is easy because of this complex. When you threw that party the other night, it was New Year's Eve in New York
Oh my
level.
goodness. We have a great players party because, again, we want our players to have fun and to meet each other. They compete hard on the court. They compete with passion and vigor and rigorousness because they're disciplined athletes, young athletes from ages 8 to 16. Amazing cause, but then they're kids. They're still kids, and so we have a players party that has all kinds of fun activities, from water slides to money grabbers to video games, that sort of thing, pizza, and it was really fun to see them all just chilling and enjoying each other's company as friends. And then the next day they go back and they compete on the courts, but it is just fun to see the Little Mo reach all specters, both for competition and also just for good, solid relationships.
Well, Brenda, it is the gift that keeps on giving.
Sure is.
Sharing your mother with the tennis world, from Little Mo to Little Mo event. How great of a feeling is that for you?
Oh, it's just so wonderful. I mean, I look at this event with 600 kids in 55 countries coming to visit us and participate and enjoy the competition. Mom is smiling from up above. I am so sure of that. I don't think she ever had a clue that we would have such an incredible tournament year after year after year, and such wonderful kids and families coming to participate.
Well, the talk of the town with the Little Mo participants and their parents is the facility that they played this past week. How great of a facility is this to come up to the level of the Little Mo?
Oh, this facility is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the tennis courts are fabulous and in such good shape, and the clubhouse is amazing, and the people are just so nice that work here, so welcoming, and they made these wonderful Little Mo shirts that I just love. I think they're really fun, and it is such a welcoming place. It is so nice to come someplace where they really want you and they look forward to you, and the people here are so impressed with our kids that play here as well.
We mentioned the gift that keeps on giving. Your daughter does, with the first name of Connolly.
That's
How
right.
cool is that?
Well, she's very lucky that she has that name. She's very proud of being Connolly, and it's fun to keep the name going through generations. And Mom was so special, and unfortunately, she never knew Mom because Mom passed away when I was only 10. So for her to have that connection with her grandmother is really very special for her.
A special day it was as a 3-time Slam winner won your version of the Little Mo Grand Slam. Wow.
Doesn't happen very often. I think that in our history of Little Mo, this is the 9th or 10th winner of the Grand Slam, and taking home a big 6-foot trophy is quite exciting, quite impressive. But more importantly, just seeing this young lady who just, kept on each tournament, really showing how good she is at this sport. And she's also just a really nice young lady, just a fabulous young lady, and her family is so wonderful too. And so we're really thrilled that she is one of our Grand Slam winners. She'll go down in Little Mo history.
No doubt about it. Matthew, you have one of the most rewarding management jobs in any tennis industry position. Cool stuff, and it never stops. You're around the clock with it.
Yeah, if you're not in a tournament, you're preparing for a tournament, you're thinking about the next tournament, thinking about what you can do better from the past one. It's a nonstop process, but it's a really rewarding one, like you said. The kids really, really make it worth it. They're so young, they're so full of talent, and it's just amazing to see what they can do on the court now. Just imagine what they're going to do in the future.
What a curriculum you put together for this one. Wayne Bryan kicks it off Saturday night. It is New Year's Eve in New York. What a facility to host that event. It allows you to do things you really couldn't do in some other locations.
Yeah, I think this year was one of the best we've ever had in terms of just all the special activities we've put together for the players. The clinic by Wayne Bryan and Bob Bryan as well came by. We had the national anthem sung by Michaela Bryan, and personally accompaniment was done by Bob Bryan on the piano. So many new nations. I mean, over 60 different countries involved, 600 players. This was the first year we had a qualifying tournament as well. It's just the interest is non-stop for Little Mo right now.
We never get a chance to share this in the past, but we're going to touch on it today. Something behind the scene that you're most excited to share with the parents, the audience today, and anyone interested in Little Mo.
Yeah, just the experience itself has always been, to me, the most important thing, trying to get as many people to the Little Mo tournament as possible. Me growing up, people ask me all the time if I played in the Little Mo tournament. I never knew about it. I never had the opportunity to, so that's kind of my main motivation, to just introduce it to as many kids as possible. I know I would have loved it as a kid.
Rick, you are recognized and respected by all international and national federations of tennis and organizations of tennis. You start everything with a mission, you finish everything with a mission. What was the mission for this tournament starting off 6 days ago?
Little Mo is the easy. The mission is simply to let these young players who are going to be the next world champions understand that it's a long road, and you want to be surrounded by friends, friendship, good sportsmanship, all of the positive values that the game teaches. And Little Mo is just a wonderful venue trying to show the parents and the kids that that's what it's all about.
Rick, I know how much personal reward you find from reaching the kids, touching the kids, but you also find that same amount in educating the parent a little more. It's not easy keeping emotions out of the match. Not easy to stay the proper distance to get the most for the kids' success. What would you like to share and keep sharing with the parents?
Yeah, the tough thing as a parent when you're watching your child and things aren't going well is you want to help. Every parent wants to do that, but in a tennis match that's a competitive tournament, you can't do that. The matches belongs to the kids, and the kids have to learn to call for an official when they need help in a competitive match, and then deal with it themselves.
You get the first look at these kids. They're coming in, and they're coming in to play. They're coming in for competition. What do you read on their body language? What do you see in their face that you recognize in champions?
Probably the biggest thing I see is the enthusiasm. And it really changes once they get the balls to go on the court. All of a sudden you'll see a few kids, and it's 1% of 1%, but they're laser eye focus. It's amazing at this age, some of the focus these kids have without the parents jumping in and help support that. It's amazing the passion these kids have for the game. And the avenue through Little Mo is just so much more receptive to that. It's a very positive environment. Of course, there are always things that happen, but it's amazing. But it's the focus at these young age. It's amazing to me. It just surprises me.
Hey, Koz. Good to have you at Little Mo Internationals. Thank you for coming.
Here we are again, as you just said. Carol, what a way to kick it off. Wayne Bryan. Goodness, he can handle 600 kids at a time.
It is amazing to watch Wayne work his magic. He's out there for 2 hours taking care of 600 kids, and he just has such a great way with kids and keeping them all organized and hitting and having fun. He's all about having fun and also getting your game better. Obviously, his two sons, Mike and Bob, that he has always done such a great job with kids and his own kids. And now he was here with his granddaughter and grandson who are in the tournament.
He came with a package for the training center that he put on the other day. It wasn't a clinic, it was a training center. So we brought Bob out there. How great was that for the kids, not only to have Bob out, but his daughter singing the national anthem?
Well, it was Wayne Bryan, Bob Bryan, and Michaela Bryan Day. Yes, Wayne did the clinic. Bob did a wonderful job with his inspirational talk to the players and parents. And then Michaela, she sang the national anthem for the women's final at the U.S. Open this year. So we were honored when she said yes to singing our national anthem at this tournament.
Well, being honored indeed to have Jersey Mike subs. And Peter was here talking about his tennis.
He was. Peter's a wonderful man, very generous, and sponsors so many wonderful organizations, including ours. And this is our first year as Jersey Mike subs as a title sponsor of our Little Mo tournament, so we couldn't be happier. It's a wonderful restaurant franchise, and Peter built it from scratch. Since high school, he started his first Jersey Mikes in New Jersey.
As a teenager.
As a teenager. So yeah, look where he's come. He's fantastic, and we're so happy to have them.
Well, look where this tournament has come. Record number, 600 plus kids here, 55 countries. And for some, they spoke no English, but when they left, they were putting little English sentences together.
They sure were. It's so fun that tennis and sports brings people together from all parts of the world. Just like music, you have a common interest in just that smile when you give them the trophy, and no matter what language you speak, when you get a trophy, you're grinning from ear to ear, and we're just so happy to have so many children from all over the world and all the cultures coming together and meeting each other and forming friendships, and they can keep up through the internet now. And it's just a wonderful feeling to see so many flags, country flags waving at the opening ceremonies, and just all the different languages being spoken at the tournament.
Four very pumped up, very excited individuals. Where do we start? Right here. Whoa, you know how to handle pressure. You know how to make pressure for the opponent. You have match point against you. That's okay. Then all of a sudden you're serving for the match, or you're on the serving team for the match. How much excitement was into the last 6 minutes of that match?
It was so exciting. There was me and my partner, I just love how we got so excited. We really communicated really well, and I had a blast with her. I carried her, and she carried me.
Well, you carry it yourself quite well because you had the triple crown. Boys singles, crown 1. Boys doubles, crown 2. Mixed doubles, crown 3. So you won all 3 in the event. Doesn't happen very often. You did it. That's got to mean something. Try to explain how your feelings are now. It's very hard to do, but I'm starting to feel them myself.
It means huge for me because I waited 3 years for even just to win singles. I won singles, I was so happy. Then I went to doubles. We saved 4 match points to win it. I was so happy. I'm like, oh my goodness, I already won 2. I can't believe it. And then we went to mixed doubles, and as I said, as I won it, I couldn't believe it. I'm just like, I won all 3, and I waited for this for 3 years. Just being get to the finals meant huge for me, no matter what will happen.
Well, the other day, legendary coach John Lloyd, that is, was saying some very, very encouraging things about you. He had a speaking engagement today. We spoke. He said, make sure you tell Anthony I may not be there in person, but my heart is. Say, I'm very proud. He's very proud of you.
Thank you very much, John Lloyd.
Well, let's start with Dad. He keeps his cool out there as well as anybody.
Well, I don't know if I'm as cool as Anthony. I can tell you that. His nerves are steel. His focus is amazing, and this was quite a weekend to say the least. But you know what? I am so proud for Anthony for winning the Triple Crown, but his sportsmanship on the court, the friendships that he's made, and the fans and the people and what they do at the Little Mo and what they represent. And that's what I'm proud to be a part of. And I love the foundation, and I just love everybody who's in it. So an unbelievable weekend, but I definitely need a little bit of rest.
You get a Tennis Mom of the Tournament award. You keep it all inside. It's all under control, but it builds up, doesn't it?
Yes, I was extremely nervous. I think I was more nervous than my son. But honestly, his kindness, his respect, the way he plays, the way he communicates with his partner, Gabby, I couldn't been any prouder as a mom. And I'm so proud of their attitudes on the court and everything, and with the Little Mo. So I'm a very blessed mom.
Well, the pride continues from mother, from dad, to friend and honorary grandfather Rick.
Well, thank you very much. You know, it's not often that one gets a privilege at my stage of life, mid-70s, I'll have you know, to meet people like Julie and Anthony and Jim, the kind of people they are, the dedication and the wonderful hearts they have.
Beautifully said, beautifully shared. All right.
Koz, we love you. You're a great guy. We've been dealing with you for a lot of years, and you have done a tremendous job with all these youths out here, making all of us feel important, and you should be very proud of what you've done over the years because you're a key part of this. So thank you so much from the bottom of our heart. We love you, and we feel like you're part of our family and part of our team also. So thank you. Great man.
I thank you for putting up with me, all of you putting up. You let me have a good time out here. Anyway, what a way to end the 2022 Little Mo Internationals. You gave us a big show out there, Anthony. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, boy,
Amen. Thank you.
Congratulations, first of all, on a great week of play. Very good. Oh, thank you. We all enjoyed watching you play, watching you stroke, watching you compete, and watching you keep control of your emotion and behavior out there. So, you knew the opponent was going for this?
Yeah.
And, do you know the word spoiler? Somebody that beats the player who is going for an award.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know that. Well, she played well, you played well, and today happened to be her good day. Let's reflect on the week. We knew that you only lost one match in the singles, happened to be the last. What were you getting out of the rest of the week? What do you like about the Little Mo, from the parties to the parades, et cetera, et cetera?
I just love everyone because they're so nice and they're so fair when they compete, and like
When we play, it just feels so good because everyone is super nice.
Well, I think you're more than pretty nice. I think you're extremely nice. Hey, nice girl. Close your eyes, open your hands. Oh, yeah. Ah! Magic appears. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thanks for laughing, too. Well, can you catch your breath after that last shot?
No, not at all.
Now this
It's crazy.
crazy good, that's what it is. It had a starting place. Where did it start? This one had to start in California, right?
Yes.
The number one leg. When did you start thinking, oh, I win this one, I may have a chance? There are thoughts. Even with a person who has control of his mind, sometimes your mind thinks of everything. Share some of those thoughts.
Well, when I thought I could at least win this, I was like, probably the finals of the New York, so the second leg, I started thinking, oh, maybe I can win this. But before that, I was like, this is gonna be hard, but I will try my very hardest.
Well, I really believe anyone that knows you, anyone that knows the game, feels that you handled this eminently well. That means very, very well. Very well. What did you have to do to keep things in control? You can't get overexcited too soon, yet you have to have some energy to close it out.
Yeah. Well, Melissa's an amazing player. There's most of the rallies were really, really long, and I was like, she can run down every single ball. She's really fast. So I just had to run her and hit behind her and all these things to at least get a point on her.
And you certainly did. You kept the pressure on. There was our greatest player in the American tennis, along with Serena, was Chris Everett. Do you know that name?
Yes, I do.
Okay, she was known not only for her tennis skill, but her mental skill. So how much do you think this one was mental? You had to overcome some stuff.
Yes, I did. It was very mental, but sort of physical too. In around the second set, I was I don't know, I was sweating and I was it was crazy. I was sort of shaking, but I was just trying to push through it.
You know what we're going to do when you get to a certain level on the ATP, you know what that is, on the WTA, you win the tournament and you always have a speech. And this speech includes thanking people who helped you get to this point. Thanking people maybe sponsored. You want to give it a try? Here we go. Thank everybody that you want to thank.
Okay, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, everybody here. Thank you, the owner of Jersey Mike's. Thank you, the owner of Lucky and Love. Everybody, thank you to everybody here.
Now, is there anybody in the history of the game, the pros, maybe motivated you that you could thank right now?
Well, one is named Alexandra Stevenson. She's my coach, actually. And, well, she is just amazing. She even helped me get the signature of Serena Williams here. Yeah, I just want to thank her so much, and she's the best coach I can ever have.
You know what else she was the best at? A one-hand backhand volley. Has she helped you with that too?
She has. She has with every stroke, especially my serve. My serve was not very good, but then she fixed it.
You're great.
Thank
you know
you.
that? Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
I don't think you had as much fun as I did you?
I think I did.
Did you? Okay.
Honestly, her work ethic, her dedication, her love of the game, it really came through. And this is just the start of this girl's endeavors and her pursuits. And as her mother, I'm so incredibly proud of the love she has for tennis, the passion, the drive, And I just know she's going to achieve her dreams. And one day we'll see her in really killing it on the WTA.
Good thoughts, good direction.
So I think, yeah, look, Karina puts in a ton of work, and she loves, as parents, we wanted her to do what she loves to do, and tennis is that. And she works out really hard. She does a lot of things on and off the court, and it's all her. We're there to support her, but her coaches, you mentioned Alexandra, but also she was with Robert Lansdorf for a while, who helped her, and Federico Brown is also her coach. And, there's a lot of people that support her, and we just hug her and love her, and she kind of does the rest.
I also want to thank my parents and who came from India and have always prayed for Karina's success, and their love and dedication as her grandparents also mean the world to her. Right, Karina?
Beautiful stuff. Okay, congratulations. Excellent, excellent. So if I ask you, how many times in life have you been totally surprised? Could you answer that?
I think I've been 2 or 3.
And was this one of those times?
Yes, it was definitely one of those times.
When did you find out about this happening? Moments ago?
Yeah. Yeah,
and
definitely.
What was the first emotion that hit your body?
I was like, I saw the thing, the kindness award, and I was like, oh my God, I'm actually gonna get an award. Because I lost like every round that I played, like tennis-wise, so yeah.
Well, it must have been, and they're very select. You may have lost. It was how you lost and how you handled all that. So attitude is very big in the Little Mo organization. Kindness, is it something that you are just given, or is it something that you may have been given, but you keep working on keeping that standard? And how hard at times can that be?
I think I've been given kindness too, and then I just think like that's like such a wonderful thing to do, so I just keep on like giving it to other people and hope they do the same.
How good of a day do you have feeling when you know you've been kind? And on the reverse side, how bad of a day is it when you feel, well, I really wasn't kind that day?
I feel like when you're kind to someone and you make their like you make them smile or you make them happy after they're like pretty sad, I feel like that makes you feel like you like really happy and you're like a really good person. I feel like that'd be like 100 out of 10.
Sometimes we look forward and look to careers. You're going to have some career, right? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe on the tour, maybe not. Doesn't matter where it is. But where do you feel your personality, your type of demeanor that you have would be most suited looking for a career? What do you think you'd like to do?
I would love to become a doctor, a neurosurgeon in fact. Like a neurosurgeon is a person who has operates on your brain. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Well, kindness in the medical field can use people like you because it's so important to have it's called bedside manners, you know that, right? Not only with the patient, but with the family.
Yes.
So I think that you have the ingredients to do that.
Hi, I'm Coco, and you're inside tennis with the Koz.